So there it is. Right, so I'll do it like this.
When daily dust
Is the horse in the right place?
it's time for Flash.
Oh, the castle's in the corner.
Effective on 100% of dust, it works like a powerful magnet to trap and lock. Game over for dust. Flash dust magnet, back to clean in a flash.
There's this idea that there's a perfect way to go.
So is that it now?
A plan to follow. But when you choose a wrong road, that's where true character begins.
So it's all done now, so I got it right the first time, just the castles and the horses were in the wrong places.
Intuition. That's free.
I'll have a move. But you can expect all them type of snakes to start rearing ugly heads again, you know, when phase 2 of this shit kicks in. You know, when we had all these fucking, all of a sudden these people appeared from a podcast down there and just went whoosh, and then they just captivated a mad audience. They never really got cancelled, did they? They nearly did. Got scared a little bit, got placed in jail a little bit. But watch when the shit goes on again, them people that were very vocal, getting all the attention, got a few offences and that when they started backing off it, you'll see all them go vocal again, and then charges will be dropped, you know, like your Russell Brands and all these fucking individuals. Don't fall for it second time round. Think about it, every other fucker with them allegations gets cancelled, why aren't they? Yes, Debbie. Liverpool propaganda. Oh, I didn't know I had some scones left from yesterday. Scones and milk. Oh, nice. I've got a few more things from the fucking charity shop, but I can't be arsed. How are you, Vicky? Lisa? Just a little reminder to you people. Nice little reminder. Yes, Charlie, Vicky, Mad Cutter. Another reminder. How are you, Leanne? Shows you the charity shop fans. Can't be arsed, Charlie. How are you, Vic? Calnack UK, Charlie. How many Charlies is there? Different pictures and them. Yes, Wisdom. Has you ever been to Leicester? Sure have, lad. Been all cities and towns delivering the message over the last 8 years. Everyone. Every major city. Every city. Everywhere there's a cathedral, I've been. You just don't see the content. Because when you've got these people cancelling you, it's next level, you know. Whoever it was that was cancelling you, it was obviously a Tommy Robinson angle, weren't it? Because I knew these haven't got the strength to get this done to my platforms. This is someone different. I thought it was the feds. But it's obviously them cunts with Tommy Robinson and that, isn't it? Why? Because there's been one consistent thing with me since I've come out of custody. Writing that shit head off. I'm back in the Muslim community. It's consistent since I've got out of custody. And I've always been getting cancelled every time them come at. Why are they coming at me like that? It's all obvious now, isn't it? It's all obvious who their paymasters are now, isn't it? It is to me anyway. All of them. Atwood, English, and everyone in between. They're in some mad man's club, them.
Experience next level gaming. High speed and low latency. Kids game.
How are you, user?
Worn in, worn well, worn by you.
Are you Liverpool or Everton? I'm Liverpool City, mate. Everton represents the city a bit more than Liverpool. But at the end of the day, they're all the same. They're all spinning the same poison to your kids. Every football club is encouraging your young man to be gay. Try him, Charlie. I don't know if you struggle to eat sometimes. When you're struggling to eat sometimes, just get some scones. They just melt in your mouth, but they're nice as well. They've got the Bismarck flavour. Make sure you have milk with them. No butter. Well, you can have butter if you want. But they're full of butter anyway. That's the taste. When you have them with milk, you get that like that pre-bacon taste. You know when it's like smooth before they put it in the oven. You know when you've got the eggs and the milk and the flour. Brings it back to that taste. And I've been having some mad breakfasts, haven't I? But at least I'm having a breakfast. Doesn't matter. Have a bar of chocolate. It's still a breakfast. Better than having nothing. A lot of people stop eating breakfast because they're bored shitless of eating breakfast. Why? Same shit. Same food, same ingredients, same cereal, same this, same that. Just switch it, lad. Have a fucking chocolate breakfast. No harm in it. Eating chocolate first thing in the morning with a cup of tea is like eating chocolate in the afternoon with a cup of tea. There's no fucking difference. You just got these controlling you to the hilt. And as much control you can put on you, the better. So they can control your eating, what time you sleep, what time you drink, what time you go to clubs, what time you go to pubs, what time you go to gyms. The real control you've never got to. Why? Because you're busy breaking out of going pubs, breaking out of going clubs, breaking out of these, breaking out of that. So by the time you've snapped out of all them, you're still locked in with the major things. It's pure layers of locking you in shit. It's fucking horrible. I'm speaking mentally. You can go where the fuck you want physically, can't you? To a point. Mentally, you can't go where you want. They don't allow us. What do you reckon has happened? If you had no divisions to think about? Even when you're going for a job, you're going up against someone, aren't you? Beyonce, she loves a cup of tea in the morning. I ain't had a cup of tea in the morning for years. But I might just go, you know what, I'm having a cup of tea today. And sit there and take pleasure in a nice fucking proper, decent cup of fucking tea. And I'll enjoy it. But then won't drink tea every day for months and months and months again. When was the last time you really enjoyed a cup of tea? Not really. Charlie saying she loves the Yorkshire tea. Jelly not had a cup of tea in over a year. Good on you, that. If you can stop drinking tea, you can stop drinking alcohol. Why? Same thing, really. Stimulant. If you can stop drinking coffee, you can stop drinking alcohol. Straight up, that. If you can kick a coffee addiction, a caffeine addiction, you can definitely stop drinking alcohol. Defo. Why? It's both stimulants. One's a downer, one's an upper. But they're both addictions at the end of the day. Call it alcoholism. Why? Because it's a drink and not a powder. It's an addiction. Drink addiction. Like your kids. Your kids have got drink addictions.
With free one-to-one support.
Not necessarily alcohol, but they're addicted to drinks.
You gets the front of the house. Find out how.
Aren't yes, guys, see.
Right. Okay. So just to recap, Channel 4.
It's really hard to say, Nicky. You've got kids getting addicted to fucking alcohol already. Well, there's a reason why you've been fucked up off drink, because you started drinking when you were 14. Most of yous. And instead of like going on to the kids who are 14 drinking now, when you were if you're 30, 40 now, you were drinking on the estate when you were 15, 16. Probably had a little bit of LSD back then. Now, your kids have got exactly the same, but it's cheaper. The alcohol's cheaper than what it used to be. Why you had one offie, now you got 10. So now they're battling for the custom, lowering prices. Kids. On top of that, they've got easy access to loads of cocaine and cannabis and ketamine and gas and all the other fucking mad shit that your kids are taking behind your back without you knowing. Yeah, your kid is having them fucking outbursts. Yeah, your kid is going sick. Yeah, your kid is smashing shit up all of a sudden. Yeah, your kid is shouting at you like you're fucking wrong and everything. Why? Because they're fucked on drugs. You're just not doing your fucking thing and finding out. You'll see it. Why? More demanding for money. Starting to sell shit out of room that she's built up off Christmas presents. Starting to go missing. Little indication she's got an habit, and if you don't contain it now, it gets worse. Why? Probably got a weed habit now. 2 years, that'll be a coke habit. 5 years, that'll be a crack habit. And there you go. You know the destruction that comes with it. Don't need to remind you. Yes, no. Substance misuse, people, amongst the youth is massive right now. Don't forget. Locked off in the bedrooms, horrible crying on them, sitting there smashed out of the barnets. Most of them are on medication now. Why? Because they went into depression while they were locked off. Ma's gone to doctors. Me kids get it, bang them on that. That's it, kids fucked. Kids on a mad one, on a decline. Get them off the medication as soon as you fucking can. Do it while he's young. Why? Because you won't do it when he gets old. Get your kid off the meds. Doesn't matter what the meds are, get them off them. Okay, if you've got a disease that's terminal, okay. If your kid's got next energy levels and all of a sudden you're giving him medication to subdue his energy levels, this is not right. Why? Because that fucking government's told you your kid's got next level energy. Your kid's bouncing off the wall in schools because he shouldn't be locked up in a fucking school learning. So what you want to do, start banging them on meds so he can conform to the way they want to condition him. That's what you should do. Your kid cannot be conditioned by that fucking school. That's why he's disruptive. Take him the fuck out of it before they fill him with meds. If you don't fill him with meds, they'll push him into the prison system. It's like a stepping stone now. Your kid's disruptive. Meds fucking up prison. The meds weren't there years ago when we were growing up. You fuck up in there, you're going to prison. Now you fuck up in there, get to the doctor, meds. That doesn't work, prison. How many of your kids are on medication because the school suggested they need medication? The fuck's the school all of a sudden? Use that school to tell you you need to poison your kid. That's what you're doing. Yes, thistle. Comes. Chris. Wisdom. Anyway. Again, not directing anything at any one of you. I'm just saying. We've all been fucked over here by this government. Only one government. Doesn't matter who they are, it's one government. 10 years in, 5 years out, 10 years in, 5 years out, 10 years in, 5 years out. Everything they brought in has harmed us. Blue, yellow, fucking red, doesn't matter. When you're speaking about politics and the government, don't think Reform, Conservative, Labour and any other fucking political fucking elite out there are any different. They're all the same. One government, doesn't matter who sits in power, they're all the same. They come from the same communities, not as us. They go to the same schools, not as us. They've got different hospitals, not the same as us. They don't need community centres. Why? Because the kids aren't getting raised in areas that are fucked. You need to get it through to your fucking heads, like, we're all the same down here. We can carry on killing each other. We can carry on writing each other off because of colour. We can carry on writing each other off because of culture, because of religion, because of our sexual orientations. We can keep on doing all this bullshit to each other. At the end of the day, they're going to establish control for hundreds of years to come. What are we going to do? Leave our kids fully controlled by this shower of shit that's fully controlled us for the last 50 years. You know what's coming to your kids. You've been in it. Yeah, it took you a long time to wake up. Why? Because you were fucking daft as fuck when you were young. Drinking, taking drugs. Now you're growing up, you're realising what the fuck you've just wasted and who made you fucking waste it. It wasn't you. It's these colours environments that make us go scatty. They're creating environments for us and our children which make us use substances, which makes us use violence, which stops us speaking to each other, which stops us loving each other. The drugs and the drink are destroying us fucking all. The ones in this country whose communities have had drink and drugs in first, look at us. Look at our estates, look at our kids, look at our families, look at our jobs. Look at our fucking property portfolios. There's fuck all there. The communities where drugs are only just tapping into, look at them. Starting to go chaotic. Starting to fuck up. Starting to hate each other. Starting to kill each other. Starting to insult each other's families that have lived at the bottom of the streets all their fucking lives. This is drugs. Look at the white community. Look at the black community. Totaled. Killing each other. Ruining each other, You can't even have anything without anyone getting envious or jealous of you. It's happening now in the Asian community. Steadily but fast, it's creeping in there dead fast. You've only got to be in Birmingham to know this shit. So don't sit there and keep on looking beyond the drug dealer on your fucking street. That preying on your kids. Making your kids into long-term customers. Ruining you and them in the process. You need to get... Look, I'm even more shocked. I'm going through town to the gym early hours. Because it's them hours again. So I'm out in mad hours and I'm seeing disgusting shit off young birds. 10 to 4 in the morning, next to nothing on, sitting next to an entry building spliffs. They've been out. Instead of just going home, they're loitering around streets, smoking drugs. Probably got college on Monday morning. What the fuck is that kid learning? You see all these politicians, look at them. When they're doing their interviews, when they're speaking, they're wired the fuck to the hilt on medication. Some of them can't even open their mouth to have a proper interview. Their eyes are glazed. They're all fucked. They're ruining us. And they have been since I was born. Labour, Conservatives, they've been ruining us. Sending armed police into our estates to just terrorise us. Why? Because we're kicking footballs. Kids are kicking footballs on your estate, you've got armed feds kicking and you can't kick a ball. What the fuck is that kid gonna do? The police haven't been clearing up no fucking crime, they've been creating it. The police haven't been preventing no fatalities on your street, they've been letting it happen. I'm not on about all this national affairs, I'm on about community affairs when I'm speaking. Don't get me mixed up with some of these knobheads catering for the nationalists. I'm catering for the communities that we come from. I'm speaking to you as a brother, you as a mother, you as a dad who suffered with gang violence. You know someone that's been stabbed to death or shot dead, don't you? Nothing to do with them. They're just letting us fucking roll over each other all over the gap. What are we doing? Or we're having straighteners for nothing. We're punching fuck out of each other up and down the country. That's what we're all doing. Buzzing with YouTube clicks and YouTube videos. The dirty, horrible bastards are fucking right in front of you, sucking the energy out of people's trauma on screen. It's just fucked. Honest to God, I can't stand it, mate. I don't know how I'm still fucking here, to be honest with you. I cannot fit in to the way yous are living. Can't do it. I can't tolerate all these rules and regulations, mate. You just can't have it. And it's going to get worse for your kids. Why? Because you aren't doing fuck all to stop it. Look, I can go out and be a madman and get rich off as a lunatic. It's probably what they want me to do. I'd rather be here screaming and shouting about it. Why aren't you doing nothing about it? I would, but as I say, I'll get classed as a fucking lunatic. I'm better here screaming me fucking mouth off to you, trying to wake us all up, so a lot of us go bang instead of just me. You just need to wake up, like I'm telling you. Yeah, just understand this for a minute. You see a mile from your front door, you've got a prison. That prison holds about, depending on what one it is, let's say 1,500 inmates in there. 1,500 men. Do you know whose them men are? Do you know whose kids they are? Do you know whose dads they are? Do you know whose uncles they are? Do you know whose sons they are? Do you know there's some of them in there because they drove a car and they were banned? Do you know half of them couldn't drive cars and they haven't even got a licence? Do you get what I'm saying to you? Now I'm telling you there's 1,500 people in Walton. That's just this year. You know, you'll have a fresh 1,500 next year probably. You might get a couple of thousand 16-year-olds entering the white peace system every 3 or 4 years, fresh ones. Them same faces end up in the cons years later. Decades earning these cunts Brewsters. Why 13-year-old kid, 126 grand a year. 16 and over, 86 grand a year. 21 and over, 46 grand a year. That's without qualifications. That's just bread and board, that. That's just your food and your head. You're sleeping. That's without your education. Your qualifications. That gets added. Especially if you're in a private security prison. Have you seen what they've done now? That Lammy haven't got a fucking clue, have they? It's making me fume, you know, people. So look. Now, they've given all prison officers stab-proof vests. So, from where I'm sitting, it's showing me that they're not asked about the prisoners stabbing each other to fuck, as long as they've got vests on. So now, what happens when a kid in prison goes, well, hang on, if you need a vest to work in this environment, I need a vest to fucking live in it. And you're going to have some kid going to the court of human rights and challenging on that fact that, hang on, if these officers have got to wear stab-proof vests just to work in this environment, I definitely need one to fucking live in here. And you'll have inmates running around with, and they'll have to. It's the same basis of years ago when the kids who were coming in off heroin outside, they had medication. When they were coming into jail, they were being denied the medication that they were getting prescribed outside, whether it was methadone or what. One of them's took it to the European Court of Rights and won it. Now, the kids that go into jail are getting methadone in jail. Ruining them. And this is what you're going to have now. But you've got to look at the idea of arming all these prison officers. We know most of them are corrupt. What's the point in trying to make a corrupt organisation more powerful? Because they're expecting madness to start happening in prisons. That's why they're getting them prepped. Why? Because they're about to fill them with naughty fucking people. It's going to get heavy in the next year or two, people in this country. Heavy. You better just prep for it. Yeah, there's a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel with Trump, but look, they are who they are. You've got the rich and the poor. When the poor start protesting, they get locked in cages. That's how it is. When lads start getting out there to make money for the families without their permission, they get locked off. The majority of our kids are jumping into what? Drug dealing or drug taking. And this is what you're seeing now. The jails are filled with drug dealers, drug takers and nonces. That's what your jails are filled with. Fuck the religions. They're all sorts in there. Jail is filled with Drug dealers, drug takers, and fucking suspects, mate. Honest, I'd say there's more suspects in prison than any other crime. And the lower the category, the more. Why? Because their offences put them into lower category prisons. So you see all these people that are getting convicted for grooming. Majority of them are ending up in your CCATs. Like you see that jail in Rochdale. That's CCAT. Buckley Hall. Is it Buckley Hall? You see Buckley Hall. Yes, comes. You see Buckley Hall. You see all these lads getting home leaves. If you go and sit outside Buckley Hall, is Jail Tail still here? Go and do some content on Buckley Hall, lad. And watch how many lads are coming out on Rottles, day leaves. And then, I'm telling you now, 90% of the inmates in that prison have got sex offenders. Honestly. And this isn't me hating, that's just fact. The other 10 are drug dealers. You see all your suspects from Greater Manchester, your Oldham, Bolton, all that area, Greater Manchester, Bury, Stockport, all them places, all the suspects that get nicked for them mad offences and get like 3 years first ever offence, they're going from Strangeways, Forest Banks and all this, and loads of them are landing in Buckley Hall. Why? Because they've got offending behaviour programmes to cater for them type of criminal in there. So they all go there to do this course. It's fact, man. You get outside there and get a couple of people on videos and then go and Google search the faces and look at their offences. 90% of Buckley Hall inmates are suspects in them mad offences. And that, again, that's not me hating, that's just fact. It's fact. I don't give a fuck what colour skin they've got or what religion they preach. They're all dirty, dying fucking monsters. Like you got this dickhead Jim Bob. No, they're not white, mostly Islam. As if Islam's a colour, you fucking idiot. So much of a fucking reuse I use Yaxley firm. It's a fucked. No wonder he's getting led blind. No wonder you're all running into dark corners, not getting nothing fucking done. Daft as fuck. If you look at Islam in the United Kingdom, there's not one particular colour. You've got all sorts of colours in there. It's like you have with Christianity. Religion's religion. Regardless of your colour or culture. It doesn't depend on what fucking religion you follow. It's like when you get this Tommy Robinson saying I'm not racist. Okay. But if I keep on making this point to you. Okay, you're not racist. But if that black lad was a Muslim, you wouldn't like him. Oh yeah, but it's not because of his colour of his skin. Shut up, lad. You're not making sense now. You never have made sense. You know, the more you go on, well, you can't expose yourself anymore, can he? He can't expose himself anymore, can he, that Yaxley? See all these British English lads that have followed him thinking he's had the British and English lads fucking interest at heart. I don't know how they can tolerate him. I don't know how they're able to stand next to him after what he's done to them for 20 years. Look what he's done to all them fellas, mate, for 20 years, mate. Nothing. Just lied to them. It's about the safety of this country. It's about the girls. It's about breaking the laws by the police. It's all about this country. Fuck off, lad. You've been screaming for Israel. Everything you've done in this country for the past 20 years, pulling the wool over fucking thousands of men, born and bred men in this fucking country, telling them it's all about national pride and it's about England and it's about da-da-da-da-da-da. When in reality you've been doing it all for them, not for us or them down there or these over here. Nothing to do with this fucking country. You've used and abused this country just like a fucking political rat would. That's what you are. He's just a political rat, isn't he? That's what he is, political pawn, divisionalist. Purposely put into a place by the media and his paymasters. There's one reason why he's popular. There's one reason why he's getting stages. There's one reason why he can say what the fuck he wants and get away with it. He's theirs. Look, you know, if you would have had a Muslim unity festival, why? There's loads of different sects of Muslims. You know, you've got Muslims from the Philippines based in the UK. You've got Muslims from Saudi Arabia based in the UK. You've got Muslims from Nigeria based in the UK. You've got Muslims from Ukraine based in the UK. You've got Muslims from all over the place. So what if all Muslims had a big event and was waving the Union Jack or the Welsh flag or the Scottish flag or the... Why? Because you're born there. Now imagine you would have had this big event and thousands of people turned up as a da-da-da-da-da, and then you got on a stage and made it anti-Christian. You started ripping up fucking Christian flags and Christian countries' flags and saying all mad shit about Christians. You'd be nicked, wouldn't you? You'd be nicked, you wouldn't get off the stage, especially in the current climate. So when you've got 15 people, 16 people from New Zealand who's been paid fucking, how much did they get? 25 grand or something they got to do that. So they've been paid to go on a stage, do that New Zealand thing, and then rip the flags up. They got paid. You know, the people that are going there throwing money for these UK t-shirts and that, that's what's paying for that shit. The shit they were shouting on that, I still can't get over it. When they ripped the Palestine flag, wow. You're seeing people get arrested for less than that. All over the place. But they were able to broadcast that to the world on a stage smack bang in London with all the main governmental organisations watching on. Do you understand what I mean? Pure permission to chat that shit on a fucking stage, knowing quite well. And if you look at the flags that they were ripping up, some of you just put them all, a lot of you straight away, you'll put the black and white flag to ISIS, won't you? When in reality, it's a powerful prayer from the Quran. So when you're ripping that up, you're provoking a lot of fucking people in this country. And then when they're ripping the other flag up, that's about another group of Muslims from that end of the country. This flag's about these, this end. This flag's about them, that end. And then you're ripping the Palestinian fucking flag up. That's provoking the Muslim people and the lefties that are fucking bulking it up. If that makes sense. He knew exactly what he was doing. He never got what he wanted, really, to be honest with you people. He never got what he wanted. He wanted a ripple effect. Do you get what I'm saying to you? He wanted like... you see him? That's the pinnacle of that movement for him there. It's not going to get any better than that for him. He won't be allowed to do anything else now. So you know when he's lying himself to these big far right politicians from around Europe now, and he's entered a whole different fucking ball game now. This isn't like he's in up to his fucking neck Let's put it that way. He's drowned and he doesn't realise it. That's what's happening with him now, you know. He's drowned and he doesn't realise it. He's medicated up to fuck. Watch every podcast he's done since he's come out of jail. Watch every interview. Watch every time he's got a fucking microphone or a camera in front of him. If you can't see his head's twatted off medication, I don't know what the fuck you're looking at. Honestly, broke in jail him. Come out, soul gone. Not even asked about the girls and the grooming gangs. He's just shot over there with freedom of speech. And his freedom of speech is just targeting Islam. That's him. That's him from the get-go for his paymasters. You know, he's just a slave to his paymasters, him. That's all he is. He's fucked, isn't he? You are who you're with, mate. And look who he's with. Everyone around him's battered women. That's all you need to know about him, like. If you can sit in a room and celebrate and drink and party on with a gang of women beaters, there's something wrong with you, mate. Yes, Bulla, Kaza, happy-go-lucky. You got someone there saying Islam's the problem. Islam's not the problem, mate. It's people within. And there's millions of people within. And you can't paint the brush. You can't stereotype them all. You can't do it, not in here. Why? Because I won't allow you to do it. You might get in other people's platforms and able to write them off because you've got a good audience in there. It's not here. I've got quite a few Muslim lads that watch me. And when you're in here chatting that shit, they could be getting offended. I won't let a Muslim kid come in here and chat shit on you. Why do you think I'm going to let you come in and chat shit on a Muslim? It's not, I won't allow it. And it's not because I don't mix with Muslims every day. So I haven't really got to bow down for nothing. I have experienced Muslims right through my prison since I got out of prison. In prison it was up and down. Why? Because it was mad in there. Since I've got out of prison, I can tell you right, even right up to now, without me trying to, the only people that's reaching out to me and offering me like levels of support, if it's not some of you people on here, the majority of the time it's kids from Islam. It's Muslim lads of all colours. White, black, brown, whatever. And that's just how it is. I've met some that are just complete fuck-ups and they've been jobbed on. But they haven't made me form an opinion on this. So what a lot of people from up north are doing, who don't mix in different parts of the cities and that, you're just stuck in your little own thing. You don't even go down the south end. So you're not really experiencing the real culture of Islam. You're watching shit on your phone. You're listening to dickheads like Yaxley. You haven't really gone into an area of Islam and felt the courteous behaviour towards you. You haven't felt the consideration towards you. You're just going off the little gangbang and drug dealing fucking Muslims. They're not like the look, you see, you've got Christians who abide by the law of Christ and and they don't deal drugs and they don't do this and they don't do that, right? And they're all sound. But you see the scumbags that are dealing Class A's with the shitty attitude, saying the rosary beads round their neck and like Jesus, fuck off. And it's the same in the world of Islam. You've got real people of Islam, compassionate, caring individuals. And then you've got the dirty, dying fucking drug dealers. And it doesn't matter where these little horrible gangbanging rats are. They put a bad stain on the whole community. And unfortunately, the whole community have got to put up with it. Why? Because you've got law-abiding, good care and people that have never harmed a fly in their fucking lives. And then outside the front door, you've got a dickhead with a gun that's sniffing coke thinking he's fucking Tupac. So the community's shit scared. They can't even come out and say nothing. Why? Because just like in your white community, you've got very, very powerful organised crime groups that will shoot you fucking dead. It's the same in their community. Just like yous can't say fuck all about the murder of Olivia Corbell, about the murder of Jess Cox, about the murder of Little Starkey, about the murder, just the way you can't speak on shit like that in your community. Neither can these Muslims. They're just like your ma and dad, fucked, piece of shit, and they can't do fuck all about what's going on. They've just got to sit there quiet and let these come dead vocal and carry on destroying our communities. Get out the fucking box you're in and go and experience a little bit of the fucking country instead of being stuck on your community up north thinking the world's white. It's fucking not. Because that's what happens half the time, you know, people. You've got lads who are very opinionated on the world and the city, and they've not moved off to the estate, and they might go into town once every blue moon to get a pair of trainees, and then they're back on the estate. They've never stepped foot in fucking Granby Street. Why? Because they're shit scared to go there. And that's what it's like. You'll have people from the south end of Liverpool. You'll have some that'll venture in, normally to buy drugs. These days it's mixed now. Never used to be. As we were growing up, it was starting to mix. But before us, it weren't. But you've got kids from the south end that have never been in the north end. Why? Because the rumours. And the rumours are backed up by incidents, to be honest with you. You know, rumours have got... There's incidents there with the rumours in Liverpool. You've got your Anthony Walker. You know, he was fucking murdered. He was bludgeoned to death with an axe by Joey Barton's brother. You know, Joey Barton, the football player. And in that area, in that part of Huytons, you know, you've still got deep issues with race. Doesn't matter if you've got black people and Asian people in that community. You've got real deep fucking fucked up kids there. And that's just fact. That's not me like trying to protect Liverpool. Like Liverpool's not racist. I'll tell you fucking straight. Liverpool has got pockets of racist people there. On both sides. You know, you've got black lads that can't stand white people. I've suffered that shit. I know. I've lived in both areas. I've been called all them fucking rednecks, barheads, all this shit. Pebble dash elbows and shit like this. But that's where I'm in care, and I'm getting thrown in like predominantly coloured areas, and I'm the white kid in the street. Whereas in the north, if you're a black kid, you're the only black kid in the street type thing, and you get the same sort of fucking looks and suspicious and all that fucking mad. So when you've got people saying, oh, white lads can't suffer racism, that's bullshit. That's a nonsense. Loads of white lads have suffered racism in Liverpool. You've had loads of white lads robbed because they were white in Liverpool. You used to have groups of black kids in the shopping centre when we were all kids with bandanas on. And they'd sit there and wait for white lads to come out of JD's and corner them and rob them because they were white. It's all fact. This isn't me hating. That's just the way it was back in the day in Liverpool. Why? Because the shopping centre was more in the south end of Liverpool, so it would take them like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes to get from where they hang around into the city centre. Yeah, Princess Avenue and all that. You know, you've got a few white kids walking down there, they're getting robbed. You know, Lower Parliament Street and that. Well, I used to live on Lodge Lane, so it was more like mixed then when I was growing up down there. but it was rare. But anyway, the point is, we got through all that. Majority of the city hate race and the discrimination that comes from it. You're always going to have your pockets of die-hard fucking activists, aren't you? And they're the ones that you'll see listening to fucking Robinson and that. But the majority of Liverpool now don't tolerate that shit no more. Why? Because we've got kids who are mixed race. You know, you'll have that white family there whose daughters go with a black kid and they've got kids. That's how Liverpool is now. You'll have that black girl there with a white lad had kids. This is the way Liverpool is. You'll have an Asian kid with a black woman and they've had kids. Asians with white, white with Asian. It's all mixed in now, Liverpool, and this is why you can't let dickheads like Yaxley focus on Liverpool for the support. Have you noticed what every fucking woolly back in the country's doing? Whether it's to get a protest going or start a business up. Who are they fucking targeting? Liverpool. You got all fucking no-marks just setting up shop in Liverpool and then all Scousers making them millionaires. You're not even considering that fucking Scouser. He's trying to be a millionaire, but because he's a Scouser, you don't want to elevate him. But I'll elevate this fucking wolf from down there, doesn't even talk like you. Anyway, you got someone saying, tiny tears still need pure bloods. What does that mean, like pure blood? What's a pure blood to you, lad? Look, you've got full breeds or half breeds. The only place you're gonna get, even you're fucked. Even if you're white, you're not pure blood. Even if you're white, you're not pure blood. I don't know what you're saying there. Every one of us is a mixture of blood. Your ma had a mixture of blood in them. Your mum's mum and dad had mixtures of blood in them. When they've got pregnant, your ma's come out with this new mixture of blood. Then she's met your dad. Your dad's got a mixture of blood. Your mother's got a mixture of blood. They've banged. You've come out. You're a brand new mixture of blood. What do you mean pure blood, lad? We're all mixed. Inside, we're all mixed to fuck. You got to understand. Ignore what these tell us. We've all got separate DNAs and we don't got tick. That's just to tell us we're not the same. Yeah, you might have all black people, all white people, all yellow people. But they're all the same. We're all the same. They're all the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to have people who are more advanced than others because that's just the way life is. So look, it's fact. Look, you see the Caucasian individual. Say they've got 7 points of DNA. 6. Say that the white race have got 6 powerful points on their DNA. The black race have got 7. So, obviously, if they've got 7 powerful points and we've got 6, who's more advanced? It's there, it's out there, that's what they tell us, it's the facts, so you're all listening to. So you can't start saying, oh, they're speaking truth here, and then they're speaking shit here, and if it's a lie, it's all a lie. It's not just lies here, truth here, lies there, it's all lies. So the facts they've given us, Caucasian, so you've got different types of fucking people. You've got the African people, you've got the Caucasian people, and then you've got the Pan-Asian people, or whatever the fuck they call them. But you understand what I'm saying. They've got DNA markers, which is 5. We've got 6. The black community's got 7. And you just can't get away from it. Just go and look it up, and you'll. I've read it somewhere, and it's a fact. So there's obviously we're going to be different. We're going to be different. But their 7 pointers might be useful in a climate, and our 6 might be useful in a climate. So their 7 points are pointless over here, and ours are pointless over there. Do you get what I'm saying? So just because we've got 6 doesn't mean our group of people aren't any more advanced than them, aren't any more able to fucking like these. We're all able to do exactly the same shit depending on where you are. You're going to have a different setup, a different body makeup, aren't you? So think about it, right? If you had a baby who was white and a baby who was African black, right? Caucasian white, African black, and you put them both in a part of the world in Africa where there's not food in abundance, where there's not electricity in abundance, where there's not water in abundance, and everything's a fucking struggle. These two babies are going to develop unique, powerful genetics. Why? Because of the harsh conditions they're getting raised in. So they're sleeping on beds of sand and rocks. You're sleeping on a bed of fucking feathers. Do you understand? Now, if these two kids are growing up sleeping on floors with no shoes on their feet, not enough water, skin getting embrazened from an early age, they're going to develop thick skin. If they're getting raised in a climate and the sun's 120 degrees fucking Fahrenheit the minute they open their fucking eyes, well, obviously the skin's going to develop certain pigmentation, and it's going to be able to withhold the heat of the sun, which is going to make the skin brown. Isn't it? Now, that over hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, it's going to develop a very unique type of fucking individual, isn't it? Now, you don't see the Caucasian race developing as much as the black race is these days, do you? But we was all the same back in the day. We would all develop the same lines, same ways, same abilities. Now, because the white Caucasian kid is getting raised different than the black African kid, it's having a massive effect on the genes, on the genetics, and on the future of these races. Why? Because the white Caucasian kid is getting raised with a roof over his head. He's getting in a bath when he wants one. He's got a lecky. He's got a nice comfortable bed with feather pillows and quilts. He's getting tucked to school in a car. He's getting a McDonald's for his dinner, and then he's getting brought home, and then he's getting treated like a little king, and then he's going to sleep again. And he's doing that all his life. And he's going to have a kid. And because he's had no physical struggle and he's had no trauma and he's had no harsh conditions, the kid's not really going to come out good genetics. Why? Because his genetics haven't developed, because he's been getting comfortable all his life. The African kid, though, not getting a breakfast made for him, not got shoes on his foot. He's got to march 4 miles with a big 5-gallon fucking pot of water on his head just to feed his siblings, because his mum and dad died of HIV. This kid is going to grow up to be a fucking warrior. He's going to have thick bones. He's going to have thick skin. He's going to have survival instincts. And when he grows up and has a kid to that woman round the corner, that kid that comes out is going to have mad genetics. So what have you got now in this country? You can see in the kids. Look at the white kids. If they're not getting forced into training and athletics, they're running around like little goblins, all wobbly and all weird. Then look at the black kid. Already 6 foot, lean, athletic. It's in his genetics. It's there. I've noticed it in jail. Loads of black lads have got them powerful genetics that stem from Africa and the harsh conditions that their real people were raised in. And when you go to jail, you will have the white kid that's been training for 4 fucking years straight, and he will look fucking great. You'll have this kid that just come off the streets. This black kid from Moss Side, part of the fucking whatever LSC firm, alongside crew, just coming off the streets on a mad one, being smoking weed for fucking on a crazy one, packing. You know what it's like when you're on the streets on a bike? It's a mad one, innit? When you get took off the streets, you get put in. My man's looking like him in 6 months. Natural. Muscles just popping off all over him. And that's the same with every black kid. Every black kid, you bang them in the gym, bang. Genetics. Why? Because their ancestors are getting raised in terrible fucking conditions, and we're getting raised in 5-bedroom houses with fucking all shit all over the gaff, comfortable to fuck. You haven't slept on the floor since you were born. You've been on a fucking big comfortable mattress since you were born. My kid's been rolling all over the floor since he was born. Hasn't had a pillar in his life. That's why he's tough as fuck and he's soft as fuck. And that's just fact. That's just the way it is. So now when you're seeing all these immigrants coming over going, what the fucking size are these? There's reasons for this. You know, they're coming from very, very harsh fucking conditions where the bodies had to adapt to the environment. So they're forced to be fucking reckoned with. Now what I'm saying is, throughout the world, you've got white people in the same conditions who are built just like these, but you're not seeing them. You're not getting asked. They don't want you to see this type of human being. Why? Because it'll inspire you to become this type of human being. Because the way they are, you can be. The way they are, we can be. You're just caught up in the material aspect of life, the comfortable shit of life. You know, if you put your kid in a shed on a solid fucking bed, he'd grow up to be a fucking solid piece of shit. You put him in a shed full of fucking feathers, he's going to grow up being a soft piece of shit. That's just the way it is. And it doesn't matter if you put him in a gym. If you're raising your kid in this soft environment, in this cushy environment, in this, oh, don't worry, but you put on him in the gym to compensate, it's not building a warrior back. Yeah, he might be able to have a scrap, but when it comes to the real shithouse situations, he's going to shit himself. The kid who's lived in the harsh conditions won't shit himself. Anyway, I feel like I'm burning my fucking self out. I'm gonna go and ring my kids anyway. I always plan to come on later on, but you know, most mornings now, I've been getting fucking very vexed and I don't calm down, so I don't come back on. It's gotta be done, lad. It's fucking damaging my health. You know, getting put into that state of consciousness and then remaining there like fucking vigilant and like that. It's not good for you. Top of the morning, big tea. But I'll come back on. Yes, shitty baby. Everyone that came in there who you haven't noticed, sorry about that. You know what I'm like when I get going. But I'm going to give my kids a little ring. I think I bought something yesterday. You know, so I could get GarageBand. You know, start making me music again like I was years ago. Because I'm just bored. You know, waiting for this next 10-year plan to kick in. Get this year out the way sort of thing. But when I bought it, it's quite expensive as well. And it's fucking... the software is not compatible with GarageBand. It's an old one, but I think you need a new version, so I've got to take it back and see if I can fucking get it sorted. Probably not.